Hello, assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Aisha Khalid and welcome to my channel Math Madness by Aisha Khalid. So in the previous video we discussed multiplication of fractions, and in today's video we will discuss how to go about with division of fractions. So the first thing is, let's start with an example. 2 upon 3 divided by a 4 upon 9. Now we can't divide fractions just like that, so the division sign needs to be changed into a multiplication sign, and for that the fraction after it needs to be reciprocated. What does reciprocal mean? Reciprocal means flip the fraction. So if I solve, it will become 2 upon 3 multiplied by 9 upon 4. Once you've converted the fraction into a multiplication fraction, then we go with the same process of simplification followed by multiplication. 3 times 1, 3 times 2, 2 times 1, 2 times 2, 2 times 1, 2 times 1. At the end we are just left with 1 as my answer. Let's do more examples. Let's take the first part. 2 upon 3 divided by 2. The divide sign changes into multiplication, and this is a 2 upon 1, so it reciprocates to become a 1 upon 2. 2 times 1, 2 times 1. 1 into 1 is a 1. 3 into 1 is a 3, so this is going to be my answer. Let's take the second part. 7 upon 4 divided by 2. There's upon 1. This division sign changes into multiplication, and this fraction will reciprocate. Now there is no simplification possible here, so we will just multiply the numerator with the numerator and denominator with the denominator. So we get 7 divided by 8 as my answer here. Move on to the third part, which is third part says 6 whole 3 upon 5 divided by 3. Change the mixed fraction into an improper fraction. 30 plus 3 is a 33 upon 5. Multiplication 1 upon 3. 3 times 1, 3 times 11. So you get an 11 upon 5, which cannot be simplified any further. 5 times 2 is a 10. 1 is the remainder. So it becomes 2 whole 1 upon 5 as my answer. Alright, let's take the C part. 12 upon 7 multiply by 1 upon 8. Now 4 times 2, 4 times 3. Now it cannot be simplified any further, so it becomes a 3 upon 14 as my answer. Let's do the D part. Change it into an improper fraction. 4 multiplied by 2, 8 plus 3 is an 11 upon 4. Multiply by 1 upon 9. Now this cannot be simplified any further, so it becomes a 11 upon 36 as my answer. If a fraction is a proper fraction, you just leave it like that. If it's an improper fraction, you can change it into a mixed fraction. Alright, moving on to more questions. Number A. 4 will remain here. Division changes into multiplication. The reciprocate the fraction. 2 times 1, 2 times 2. 2 times 3 is a 6 as my answer. B part. 4 upon 9 will stay like this. Multiply by 11 upon 6. 2 times 2, 2 times 3. Cannot be simplified any further. 2 times 11 is a 22. 3 times 9 is a 27. So that's going to be my answer. Let's do part D. Part D, you have to first convert it into an improper fraction. 18 plus 2 is a 20 upon 9. 3 into 1 is 3 plus 2 is a 5 upon 3. 20 upon 9 multiplied by 3 upon 5. 3 times 1, 3 times 3. 5 times 1, 5 times 4. Now this cannot be simplified any further. So 4 upon 3 becomes 1 whole 1 upon 3 as my answer. Alright, let's do a word problem from this particular exercise. Li Ting and her brother were training for a competition. Li Ting ran 1 whole 3 upon 5 kilometers, while her brother ran 2 whole 11 upon 20 more than her. More means U plus. Alright, the number of laps Li Teng's brother ran. If one lap is 2/5 kilometer long, first thing is you need to find out how much did Li Teng's brother ran. So we convert them into improper fractions. 5 plus 3 is an 8/5 plus 40 plus 11 is a 51/20. Making the denominator same. 83/20 becomes 4 whole 3/20. Now, another method of adding is, another alternate method of adding the fractions is, it says 1 whole 3/5 plus 2 whole 11/20. Make the denominator same. Add the whole numbers. So this is a 12. 12 plus 11 is a 23/20. Now this is 23 out of 20 portions. So 20 make one whole. 3 are left. This is also another way of adding the fractions. Now let's go back to the question. 2/5 kilometer is 1 lap. 4 whole 3/20 kilometer is how many laps? We need to divide. 20 into 4 is a 24, 83/20. Multiply by 5/2. 5 times 1, 5 times 4. So this becomes 83/8. 8. 3 copy. 8 times 0 is a 0. That means he covers 10 whole 3/8 laps. So the number of laps Li Teng's brother ran. So Li Teng's brother ran 10 whole 3/8 laps. Now the second part says the number of laps Li Teng and her brother ran all together. So we need to first find out how many laps did Li Teng ran. So 2/5 is 1 lap. 1 whole 3/5 is how many laps? 1 whole 3/5. This is, we are working for Li Teng. 8/5 multiplied by 5/2. So Li Teng ran 4 laps. 4 plus 10 whole 3/8. 4 plus 10 is a 14, 3/8. So in total, 14 3/8 laps were ran by Li Teng and his brother. So that's about it. Stay tuned for my next video in order to do more word problems regarding multiplication and division of fractions.